dating and discernment and where God is calling you today on Made for Glory. One of the most important questions that you or I could ask ourselves is, what does God want from me? What does God want for my life? Where is God calling me? And those big life questions are difficult sometimes to examine in the midst of how busy we can be, in the midst of friendships and relationships and disappointments. And maybe you're at a point in your life right now where you're beginning to ask that question, and maybe you're beginning to despair that you'll ever receive an answer. So something that we're going to be doing here on Made for Glory, and we would love your involvement, is to hear your questions about dating, about discernment, about discerning a religious vocation, becoming a priest, becoming a nun, discerning marriage, the great vocation and sacrament of marriage, and how we can hear God's voice and respond to it even in the midst of this confusing world. I know I benefited so greatly from good advice and people that were able to listen to my questions back when I was dating, back when I first started to discern the priesthood, discern celibacy, and began to respond to God's call as a priest and the joy that it's brought me in my life. And what God wants for each one of us is to experience that joy, to experience the joy of knowing His plan for us and how He is at work today and in the days and years to come. So join with us, and please share your response to that question. Any questions that you have about dating, about marriage, about relationships, about vocations to religious life or priesthood, so that we can respond to those in the coming episodes of Made for Glory. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Made for Glory. Thank you for all those who are supporting us on Patreon. We're so grateful to you. Also, as well, for all those who are leaving comments and questions below. That helps us to continue this conversation about what it means to be a Catholic in these very challenging times. God bless.